Pacific Northwest, the battle to claim the Apple Cup, always hotly contested. And even when these teams have struggled and winless seasons have been part of the equation, that just intensified the resolve to bring home the apple. Welcome to the Palouse, Pullman, Washington Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Washington Huskies, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing. Washington State lined up to kick it off and get this game going. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Washington Huskies offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Washington, as it so often has over the years, dominated the last time they saw the Cougs.
That was a statement win for Washington. We now play in the Big Ten. Washington State, you do not. And they wanted to put everybody on notice. They blew out the Cougars.
And that's just not fun if you're a Washington State fan. You've seen Washington win this over and over again. They go to a bigger and better conference. You're left behind. You at least want to get the apple. Last year you didn't. This year you got to bite at the apple.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Got the first down and more. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Rush. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. Breaks into the open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Huskies!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cougars offense will take the field for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. What a nice play on the pick. Didn't find much running room. They'll let it slide. They've got it at the 29. This offense has it with really good field position. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. A continual subplot since these two first squared off in 1900 is Washington State trying to prove it deserves the same respect and status as UW.
And I think oftentimes the great rivalries out west are forgotten in college football. This game between Washington and Washington State is absolutely fantastic, and I'm so happy that with conference realignment, they were able to keep this game on the schedule because it is always fun to watch.
It is fun, and it's for the Apple Cup, and here's the cool thing. These teams, they're not in the same conference anymore. They used to be for years. But this rivalry still lives because it still matters to the Washington and Washington State fans.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. He'll sneak it. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
14. Washington State, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Washington State will have to boot it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Looking to throw on 1st down. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. The receiver on the jet sweep. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He leaves it with his back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And it's good from 58 yards out.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They've gotten off to a sluggish, picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's his second big play for this defense. Man, he does such a great job locking into the quarterback, breaking on the football. 2 interceptions already in the first quarter.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The run from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today. This one from 34 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
And he'll bring it back. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Washington State going quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Bickley. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. It's Bickley. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Griffin. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Throws to the back. Working that left side now. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. With the catch, it's Need. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Grab near the marker, it's Rush. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Finds the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They're going to go to the air on third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cross. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. And the Cougars come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here comes the hurry up.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Wants to throw on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Cross. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
And we've called his name a lot, and that's interception number 6. That's 6. He just continues to find ways to find the football and make plays for this defense.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one and make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Knight. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Slings it downfield. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here and save my quarterback a bailout.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Got it in the middle. It's Need. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juice. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Bringing it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds his man. It's Bigley. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Rooks. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes a catch down the right side. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Washington State has it all working right now. From the red zone, looking for a space. Catch in the middle, it's Cross. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Puts it out of the air. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Cougars, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Here's a hit. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I love the awareness by the defense here. Everyone thinking 1st down, down close to the goal line. The offense is going to run the football, right? But this defense was ready for the chance that the offense might throw it. So defenders playing the pass and getting upfield, getting to the QB. Awesome job.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And they corral him at the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington State. That That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Yeah, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Florida State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Tallahassee for some time. They're up by 21 over Kennesaw State. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Firing to the right, complete. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Got his man in the middle. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Looking to throw for it. Can't make the catch on third down in the rarest of drops for this guy. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Oh, the attempt is no good. And despite the missed field goal, the lead still at 16 points.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Working the big fella downfield and outside. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He'll throw on third down. Wide open downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's crossed. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands. It's Bickley. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's cross. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got it in the middle. It's Need. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Finds his man. It's Rush. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Looking downfield, and time is running short. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Huskies and Cougars. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. I'm less of a citrus guy, fellas, more of a Honeycrisp fan. We'll see which team comes out on top in the Apple Cup.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think
makes the grab on the left side. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cougars. Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. From the gun. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Takes it back to the 26-yard line as they come up with a big interception there.
Washington 26, Washington State 16.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but David, they're starting to feel... Oh, he's got some space. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. From the gun, running back gets to give. Crosses the 35. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll do it himself. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. He's got him. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Finds his man. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Bickley. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. It's on target and complete. The change will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They're going to run it. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Leaves it with the running back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Right down the boulevard, it's good. This is now a 7-point game.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Washington right back to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly complete. Slips a tackle and he's got room.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that.
Turning it on. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Makes the grab. It's Need.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
They'll mark him down right there, and that'll be enough for a Washington first down. Running back searching for a hole. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Right back to the well. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick strike complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. The give on the option. Touchdown, Washington! Great job by the back on the option. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Iowa State somehow, some way, found a way there in Ames and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. This game may or may not impact...
Breaks into the open. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Cougars want to move quickly.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And how about this guy upholding that linebacker tradition of a Shaq Thompson or a Mason Foster?
And you think about those guys that can do a little bit of everything. They can play the run and be physical, but they have the athletic ability to play in coverage. Just versatile defenders.
The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Looking to fire. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They go to the ground. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Huskies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Knight. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So we open the final period with a third down play. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Knight. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. And the Huskies can really attack on this second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He's got it on the right. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
40, Washington State, 19.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. They'll try the run. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Washington State sends out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted now.
There he goes. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the back. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. On first and goal, let's see what Washington does. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the field goal unit.
On the field goal.
Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is extended a little further.
and they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cross. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. They just keep firing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Rush is on him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab at the 30. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Washington State ready to go with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Yeah, and they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays, but this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Connection to the right. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Love what they did there, putting the big fella in the slot, letting him use his ability to get downfield and create some space and find the soft spot in the zone.
No doubt. You got the big fella in the slot, so you get your matchup. You know it's zone coverage. You know you can put it up out there, let him go make a play. That is a recipe for success, finding that matchup and exploiting it.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the ground with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. It's complete to the left. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The Cougars didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to throw. It's Rooks. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Washington State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? They want to throw it. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They want that clock to run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Huskies. And the pummeling has started. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off.
Washington State, 25.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Rooks. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. Complete to the left. Timeout call by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Huskies. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Rooks. They're working that left side. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Here's a throw downfield late. And this is dropped and incomplete, and that's sort of a microcosm of how this game has gone, and time is run out. The Huskies had that dog in them in this one, taking down the Cougs for the Apple Cup and the Governor's Trophy. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.